Everybody, thank you for watching A for Survival. Today we're going to be talking about a survival kit in your jacket. Okay guys, every time you leave your house or your vehicle, you expose yourself to the conditions of the world. It happens, it's unavoidable. We wouldn't want to avoid it, guys. We don't want to live a shut-in life. We want to be out and adventure. However, you can't always bring a pack with you. Sometimes it'll make you stand out and possibly make you a target. However, if you have a jacket with pockets, you can streamline gear onto your EDC level and extend your survival options. Going right down the line, let's talk about what I've already got on. First off, my raincoat. This is the shark skin jacket. Just reshot the review on that. And I do have water wicking layers on. I've got eye protection, a head covering, gloves, good shoes. All these things you should have on you on a regular basis. However, let's go ahead and start peeling back some of these layers. The first thing I want to talk about are my shoulder pockets. Got two of them. They're very large. First thing I come up to is a Mylar blanket. These are very useful, guys. They can help you stay warm. They can help you stay cool. They can help you stay dry. And again, you can do this any way you want. I'm thinking of how I build my kits and lightweight options that I can carry in this. I don't want it being overweighted and then inconvenient to carry. However, we do have a solar blanket. As you can tell here, it could be potentially useful in signaling, definitely in shelter making, rain covers, water collection. A lot of good uses for these Mylar blankets. Next, in the same pocket, I do have a fire still. I do have a little bit of orange on here. This will help it be located if, like right now, it is laying down. Now, let's be realistic. This is the modern world, guys. We carry our cell phone with us, and a lot of times they die. Now, this one wasn't in my jacket. However, these pockets would definitely accommodate it. What is in my pocket is a power bank. This is a solar-powered charging system, and again, it has the ability to charge two devices at one time, including tablets. Next, we have a handsaw. This is a very important option. If I had to truly pick one crafting tool, it would be this. However, we all know the go-to, and that is a knife. Just inside here, in this little flap, I do keep a small knife. This is the Camelus, a titanium knife. It holds the edge very well, and in a pinch, it'll do all the things I need, including strike that fire still, and so will the mossy oak handsaw. So there we go, guys. We have our shelter, combustion, cutting tools, communication. Most of that is all you'll need. And if it ain't enough, I do have a small hank of bank line in here. This is number 36 tarred mariner's line. Very useful stuff, and just enough to build a shelter or traps or go fishing with. Going into the other arm pocket, we have several items. We have some Velcro patches. Very important one, guys. We have a plastic bag. So looking at this plastic bag is a last-ditch effort for a container. It is a 1-gallon bag. Looking inside of here, you do see we have some aqua tabs. I do see 5 packs. That means it's good for 5 gallons. Very useful. Never know what you could use these plastic bags for, but definitely a water container is one of them. Okay, the next items in the shoulder pocket is a twofer. We have a Fresnel Lens, useful in reading maps, possibly a small topographical map, and something that's going to be a little risque to some, but in a pinch, you know its usefulness. I do have lock picks. Guys, this is for bypassing locks or possibly even jamming locks to prevent access. Know your laws. Don't be a thief. Last but not least, double check. Oh wait, we do have something else. I do have a little bit of toothpaste, guys. I was at a training event and there it stays. However, I want to talk more importantly, I have a small fire kit. I do have Tender Quick tabs and a lighter that is tied off so that it cannot be compressed and fuel cannot leak out of it. Okay, looking here, we do have our side pocket. And here are the more used things, I should say, guys, like a miniature flashlight. Definitely important on an EDC level. Do have a large big lighter. This will be your go-to for normal events. However, that backup lighter could be very helpful. And a pocket knife. Now we already have our big blade, no big deal. This one again has 90-degree edge, but it would definitely work for possibly eating or fine carving tasks. The other knife would work well. However, this one could be put in our pocket. If we had to surrender one knife, we'd have a backup. We do also have a miniature key light. This is a very useful option. Again, you never know when you're going to need it. Last but not least, we have the game pocket in the back. These are a great place to store extra little bits of gear. I do have a couple trash bags. These are very handy, definitely in improvising shelters, ponchos, ground mats. All kinds of uses for drum liners, or in this case, just simple garbage bags. Last but not least, and this one comes and goes depending on what my situation is. A little hard, a little tricky to get out. However, without looking, no trouble at all. We do have a small poncho, guys. This is a very versatile piece of kit. Gives me a little extra padding on the back. Definitely, it's not a bad situation. I wouldn't have to carry this. It's slightly bulky, but it is in the jacket, and that's how I ran it today. Well, there you have it, guys. Fully stripped down, this is my jacket survival kit. Definitely covered cutting tools, combustion devices, shelter, water collection and disinfection, and some of the creature comforts. Again, build your kit for your skill set. My jacket goes with me out into the woods, and I know I get pinned down into bad situations all the time. No big deal. I want to talk about your garbage bags being multifunctional. Don't always carry the big poncho, so these come in handy. A large, sturdy gallon bag. As far as measuring for the aqua tabs, this will be useful. I can fill this bag and disinfect 5 gallons of water. Do have a fire kit with a fire steel, lighter, tinder quicks. I do have a small lockpick set with Fresnel Lens. That's a personal choice, that's up to you. I do have a way to see at night. In a day-to-day use lighter, very handy. You don't want to use your survival lighter, so we'll put that in there. A little bit of cordage. You got all your 5 C's and then some in this kit. And again, your power bank, because you might need to just make a phone call to get your butt out of a situation. No big deal. There you go, guys. Everything you need and then some for a survival kit, and it's on and layered, distributed on your body throughout your jacket. That's very useful, especially in the wintertime when things can get bad real quick. I want you to check the link in the descriptions for some of this gear. If you haven't already, smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. As always, when you aim for survival, don't miss.